to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button ASAP. My name is Fisayo Patrick, and in this video we are going to be talking about the positive and the negative effects of social media on small businesses, right? The positives and the negatives of social media on businesses. Social media has been saving lives and businesses for such a long time now. And I mean, thousands of people can attest to the fact that social media has transformed their lives. It has turned their businesses around, and it has practically transformed them into celebrities, because we see them on Instagram all the time. But on the other hand, social media has also done quite a lot of damage. So there has been cyberbullying, there has been online trolling, there has been vendors running away with customers' money, and so many stories. In this video, I want us to weigh the pros and cons of using social media for our business. So if you meet some people, they will have good stories to tell. They'll have good things to say about social media. They'll have something great to say about how well it has helped their lives and their businesses. But if you meet other people, they have bad stories to tell. Some people have literally shut down their businesses because of social media. So in this video, we're going to be looking at the benefits and the disadvantages that social media poses for small business owners. Okay, so let's start with the pros. So the first thing is brand awareness. With social media, you can put your business in front of as many people as possible. People that would normally not know that you exist, people that would normally not buy from you, will be able to access your business through social media. So building your business brand is really critical, and social media can help to make that happen, because it's a platform where you get a ton of people in the same place, giving you the potential to be seen by many more people. Brands with pretty strong awareness on social media can easily come up in conversations. They can be referred to other people by their users, and they can also gain customer loyalty. As true as this is, not all businesses are getting that awareness that they desire on social media, and that's because there are some things that they are not getting right. There are some things that they're not doing. So what really can you do to increase awareness for your business on social media? Because it is not just by having an Instagram account, it's not just by having a Facebook account. You have to be deliberate about your steps, the steps you take to build that awareness that you really desire for your business. So how can you build awareness on social media? So the first thing you want to do is stay highly visual. You want to really prioritize brand recognition. So let your logo be created with a lot of intention. The next thing you want to focus on is your brand imagery. And in fact, to get this visual aspect, you need to go back to branding 101. You need to go back to the basics of branding. You need to go back to the basics of visual, the power of visuals in branding. The second thing you want to do is to be consistent. So, and that's in two parts, right? Consistent in the sense that you want to be showing up regularly. You don't want to be AWOL. You want to be there when people are looking for you. And the second part is you want to be consistent in your message. You want to be consistent in your brand elements, what I spoke about earlier. You want to be consistent with your colors. You want to be consistent with the way you express your ideas online. Number three, you want to have a clear message, right? And you want your message to be tied to the value that your target audience are really looking for. If you prioritize these three things, you won't have a problem building awareness for your brand. Now, the second positive side of social media is that it results into increased sales for your business. Social media is a great place to sell your products and your services using very strategic methods. And studies have shown that social media is actually one of the top 5 marketing channels to generate a solid ROI. But you have to make sure that you are showing up on platforms that your target audience are. So that is why it is really important to have a social media strategy where you would research your target audience and find out where they are. Imagine you are a CV writing business, and maybe the right place for you to be is LinkedIn, right? But you decide to show up on TikTok because you see people creating videos on TikTok and their followers are growing. But because you've not researched your target audience, you are now on TikTok also creating, I don't know the kind of dance videos or funny videos you create with a CV writing business. So you can get creative, but you have to make sure that you are on the platform that your target audience are. And you can only figure that out if you have researched your target audience properly. So look at your target demographic and figure out where they are most active. But the truth is, if you are targeting young people like us, we are mostly on almost all social media platforms. Nevertheless, if you are on the right social media platform, you have a better chance of reaching your target audience. Consequently, when you can reach your target audience more effectively, your chances of driving sales improves more dramatically. Number 3, social media can help you build new relationships and more connections. So if you're on social media, you have the benefit of building very vital relationships with other people. If you can share your story in a really emotional way, honestly, social media can be a great tool for building and maintaining great relationships. And when you build relationship, you build more opportunities for you to collaborate, share ideas, get feedback, build more trust. Now, let's talk about the cons. So the first one we're going to be talking about is customer impatience. Now, because social media is a place with tons of people are growing impatient by the day. So they expect that when they reach out to you, you should answer immediately. You should be at their beck and call. And when you fail to answer them in nanoseconds, they move over to the next vendor. Number 3, loss of platform. Now, because you do not own any social media platform, you can lose it at any time. And social media sites have been falling out of popularity since way back. So you run the risk of losing your account, you run the risk of losing your business, you run the risk of losing your customers. So that's why it's advisable to have owned platform, that is platforms that you have and that you own. Like a website, for instance, is an example of an owned platform. Also an email marketing platform where no matter what happens, you still have access to it. So not that you can't lose these ones too, but you have more control over them. And the last thing we're going to be talking about here is lack of trust. There have been many cases of vendors running off with customers' money, and because of that, people now don't easily go to social media to buy. Just few days ago, I was at an event, and one of the speakers was asking if we love to buy stuff off Instagram, and a lot of people responded no, because of cases of vendors running off the customers' money. So there are people who are really genuine, who sell genuine things online like us, right? But there are also people who are there to rip people off, to run off with their money. And because of that, the bad eggs have spoiled the good eggs. So now people are being very, very careful. They don't even want to buy anything online. Whatever it is they want to buy, they would rather go to a physical store. So this is a huge problem for many business owners. Now, having established this fact, it's really important for you to know how to let the positives work for your advantage and find a way to maybe work around or avoid the negatives. But the point still remains that social media is a good place to run a business. Social media is a great place to run a business, and like I said before, it is one of the top 5 marketing channels that generates a very solid ROI. So that is all about this video. I hope you have found these tips really helpful, and if you've loved this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at FisayoPatrick1. I will see you in the next video.